Go. Okay, since we found very little information on LBZ injectors, I thought I'd make a video tearing one down. I've already broke the nozzle loose, and they are on fairly tight. They torque down to 50 pounds when you go back with them. As you're pulling this across out, you're going to have a little disc that you don't want to lose. So when it breaks loose, what I did was hold the nozzle in so I keep control of it. Then you pull it apart, and most of the time it does come apart like this. This little piece here, and that little disc that just fell out. You don't want to lose that little disc. Then inside, you're going to get to the tip, which these are clogged up, pretty dirty. Have a hard time getting that out of there. What I found is to take a cloth, a little pair of needle nose so that you don't scar it, since you've got machine surfaces running in there. This one actually came out pretty easily. So there's your three pieces that you're going to have to worry about there. This little disc that you don't want to lose. I know, I've said it like 3 or 4 times. Do not lose that little disc. From what I've read, you leave that little disc out, you're going to get a runaway motor. These little pins, 2 of them. Then when you tip up the injector, you're going to have a spring come out and a little washer. So there's your pieces for the nozzle. So if you're just doing a nozzle change out and you're wanting to know about doing the nozzle, there's your pieces there. Okay, for the top end. Now this has got some really tiny pieces. So this screws off, and what I've found on the others, most of it, it's magnetized a little bit, so this tiny little ball has been staying to the top. Staying attached just from magnetic. This one stayed down in the chamber. So if you look right here on the end, you've got a little disc here. That comes off again. There's a tiny little cup. Can you zoom in on that? Or okay. There's a tiny cup that ball sits in. You got your spring, your plunger, and another spring up on top with another washer. Well, it's up in there. There's also another washer here that didn't come off. And now we're going to get that tiny little ball out of there. I've got this magnifying light, which really made life easier for me. There it is. That tiny little ball there. You can't hardly pick it up with your fingers. So there's the breakdown of an LBZ injector.